What's up, guys? It's Dust here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Last time, we went back to Windfall, did some auctioning, and cleared up some other errands that we had left there. This time, we're going to be finally making our way to our next destination. As you can see, I've come back to Dragon Roost Island, because we have to go directly south from here to get to where we're supposed to go. So, I cut out a little bit of sailing for you guys. You're welcome. Anyways, what we want to do is we want to equip some bait, because we're going to be going to some undiscovered sections of the map. My goal is to get a fully filled in sea chart here for you guys to see. As you can see, we've got a long way to go, but more to come on that. So, if you look at the little compass down in the bottom left, red is north, blue is south. We're going to go ahead and set sail. You may be thinking, oh, the wind's going the wrong direction. What are we doing? Well, if we equip our new swift sail, boom. The wind is instantly at our back, and look at how much faster we go. Very, very nice. This is why the Swift Sail is very much worth your time to pick up. But anyways, if we head close to this island over here, you can see it's a very massive volcano-looking thing. We don't have anything that we could do here yet, so what can we do but throw out some bait? We wasn't close enough. What do you mean? Come on. There we go. Oh, small fry. Yeah, same ship before. This gives us Fire Mountain. See that there volcano that's spewing out lava like there's no tomorrow? Yeah, well, they say there's a great treasure hidden in that thing. Thing is, everyone who's ever tried to get inside has just been blasted away by the great balls of fire that come shooting out the top. If you want to get inside, you ought to go find the island that's 1 square north and 4 squares west of here. That's where the power to freeze anything is hidden. Or so they say. Maybe it's not true, but it wouldn't hurt to look, Fry. That's all the info I've got to offer. You want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy. Alright. So we get Fire Mountain here. Oh, 1 square south from Fire Mountain. We actually have a sunken treasure right here. Speaking of which, I don't think I've opened up any of my... I haven't opened up any of the sea charts I just got, did I? But for that one, we get a silver rupee. Very nice. Most of these treasures are going to be silver rupees, so if you have a lot of rupees, I wouldn't recommend getting a bunch of treasures if you see them. But since we had the room for it, I decided to grab that one while we still had not a lot of rupees. Okay, we're good. Alright, now, where's the fish? Over there. Another square south, we get Eastern Triangle Island. Jeez. Tell me, small fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? Because from what I've been told, when you've been beaten to a pulp by monsters and such, and you think you finally met your match, if you've got a fairy with you, then you've got nothing to worry about. Don't you wish you had something handy for carrying fairies with you, Fry? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable-looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there. That's all the info I've got to offer. He actually just mentioned something that I already had in my notes. That's actually pretty interesting. But we're going to go another square south. Dang it, no, I didn't want to use the red potion. Well, that would have fully restored our hearts had we used it when we actually had taken damage. There I go, wasting my consumables again. Anyways, he gives us Bomb Island. It's in the shape of a bomb. Yeah, come sail these seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. It'll give you shivers, Fry. That's all he's got to say. Alright, now, not on the actual island itself, but over here, we have a little submarine. And a small platform with a pink Bokoblin on it, who we are going to caress. Hello, sir. Goodbye. So now, if we head into the submarine, we got a bunch of Bokoblins down here. Watch out for the rats too, I guess. Okay, I did take a joy pattern from you already. But yes, watch out for the rats too, apparently, or they... Am I glitching through that rupee? What the heck? Okay. That's weird. Anyways, we got two more. There we go. Once all of them are defeated, a treasure chest will appear. Head on over. And that gives us another empty bottle. We have two now. Very, very nice. Back outside, as you can see, we have to go south one more square. I got the fish here, right? Yes, I did. Okay. We want to go one more square to the south. Yes. Do you not see what rises up from the horizon? That is where you must go, Link. The Forest Haven. It may appear as though this is but a great tree rising far above the ocean's surface. But it is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto that you will find the spirit of the earth, the great Deku Tree. You must speak with the Deku Tree and receive from him the sacred gem known as Farore's Pearl. I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached this most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth with caution, Link. We're gonna hop back on your back for a second. Go over this way. Because we want this place on our map. Welcome to Forest Haven, our next main area. Just a wee bit north of here on Bomb Island, I've sometimes seen a merchant of incredible girth with a monstrous pack on his back. Now what could he be doing on that lonely little isle? I'll tell you, there are some strange folk in the world, Fry. What he's got to say there is something that we'll be dealing with at another time. But I want to show this over here. As you can see, it's not quite the same as some of our other sunken treasures. But as we hover over it, sure enough, it's still a treasure. This one is not on a treasure chart. This is just one that you find along the way. That gives us a purple rupee. Very nice. Now... Oh, there is a sunken treasure here. Hold on. That's probably going to be a silver rupee, though. And we don't... And we're already pretty full on rupees, so I'm not going to take that yet. Actually, what we can do... I'm going to go see Beetle real quick. Can we jump onto his ship, please? Hello? There we go. Jeez. And there we go. Just restocked on some bait. Spent a bunch of rupees. Now let's go see what that treasure is. It was over here somewhere. Yes. There we go. Nope, I was wrong. That one's a piece of heart, and that was our fourth one that we needed to complete a heart container. Very nice. Alright. So now, we can progress on the actual island. Alright, new enemy. These are called Boko Babas. Feeding them gives you one of these. A Boko Baba seed. This is the source of the evil plant's magic. Perhaps if you can find someone to cook it up, its magic can be unleashed. Yes, brand new area means brand new enemies. Be prepared to see a lot. I wasn't even aiming at you, and I surprisingly still hit you with the grappling hook. That was impressive. There we go. Yes, as they die, you can pick up their neck and use it as a stick and swing it. Another new enemy over there. That is called an Octorok, a very staple Zelda enemy. Anyways, go ahead. Grapple to the other side. Now, Octoroks are very simple. You just... Hold on. Oh. Ow. I will be with you in a minute, sir. Anyways. Octoroks, very simple. You get close, target them, put your shield up. There you go. I don't believe they drop anything specific, so don't worry too much about that. Alright. I'm gonna grapple across once again. Heading. We head up this way, and we stand on this lily pad. Wow, he's got some nasty pimples. Anyways, you roll into him like that. All these choo-choos come off of him. And I believe this is the introduction of green choo-choos. We have not seen these yet. As you can see, they will turn into a pile of jelly on the ground, making them unable to hit for a little bit. All you want to do is just avoid them until they come up, until you can't hit them. We're going to deal with the red ones first, just because there's a lot of them. Oh, they all went away. Never mind. Oh, they all went back on his face. Get off of there. That is a sacred being. Anyway, sure enough, with green choo-choos, we of course get green chew jelly. Inside green choo-choos is a magical gelatinous essence, but it can't be used in its current form. Come on. Did they just go on his face again? Usually I'm able to one-cycle this. What is happening? Come on. There we go. Jeez. There's that language again. I must apologize. I was in error. I saw your clothing, and suddenly I felt a longing for an age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. I am the guardian spirit of this forest haven, the Deku Tree. I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of those foul... Oh, what the heck? Tell me, was it not the King of Red Lions, the boat who speaks, who led you to this place? So it is true. Then you have come here because you have need of the pearl of the goddess? I see. I knew there was a reason the monsters had begun to congregate in the regions around my wood. Now I understand it. He has returned. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks, little children of the woods, this traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease, and show yourselves. I love these little dudes. What do you call yourself? Link? Well then, Link. Oh, is this still the Deku Tree speaking? Well then, Link. These are the Koroks, the spirits of the forest. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms, but when they came to live on the sea, they took these shapes. Now they fear people, but to me they will ever be my cherished little children. As it happens, you have come just in time for a ceremony that the Koroks hold but once a year. It is about to begin. I shall grant you the pearl to you once their ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but if the ceremony is not completed soon, an ill fate could befall us. So let it begin. Are you ready, my children? We are not. Oh, great Deku Tree! Something terrible has happened! It's Makar! Makar! What is the matter, Linda? You and Makar are always late. No, it's not that, oh great Deku Tree. Makar fell into the Forbidden Woods. What? The Forbidden Woods? I told him to be careful, but still Makar flew above the Forbidden Woods, and as he drew closer to it... Foolish little Makar. Link, you have heard all this? The Forbidden Woods are right beside the hollowed island of our forest haven. Those woods, the whole region, is a vile place that is home to evil beasts. And now it seems they have taken a child of the forest named Makar. Her presence here is no mistake, I deem. The King of Red Lions likely expects great deeds of you. This is why he brought you here. I'm sorry to ask this of you. Why do I keep yawning during recordings? It is why he brought you here. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but could you go rescue young Makar for me? But great Deku Tree, people cannot fly through the air. Ah yes, thank you, child. You are right. It is not possible to enter those woods from the sea, is it? Link, I would guess from your size that you are heavier than my Korok children. Yet I think we may still be able to solve this dilemma. Did you just call me fat? You must use the item I shall bestow upon you and fly through the sky. Forgive me, Link, but could you climb up to the crown and get the leaf from up there? Alright, so we have a little bit of a pain-in-the-ass quest ahead of us, but before we do that, we want to come over here to where this light is. Come on. There we go. You can pick up a forest firefly in your bottle. A strange light emanates from this mystical creature. So, if you were playing the GameCube version, this is what you need to get the deluxe Picto Box. You would not be able to get it before this point, but now that you're here, you can grab one of those, bring it back to Lenzo on Windfall, and get the deluxe Picto Box. But we already have it, so this is useless to us. So we're going to let it go. But over here... I don't know why I drew my sword for that. Hello, swordsman. You seem to be in high spirits. As for me, I'm using the fruit from the forest to create potions. I'm called Hollow. I wish I could create a potion that would help you, swordsman. The ones I have here only seem to work on my fellow Koroks. I know! If you could somehow gain magic power, swordsman, then you will surely need a potion that can replenish it. Then, if I can make the right ingredients, I might be able to make a potion for you. Oh, but I haven't seen the ingredients to help recover magic power here in the forest. If I had seeds from the flower monsters in the Forbidden Woods, then maybe I could make a potion for you. Do you know about those seeds? Well, it so happens that I hit the wrong button. We already have 5 of those. So let me show them to him. Oh, that's a Boko Baba seed. That's it. That's what I need to make the kind of super replenishing potion that would help you, swordsman. Alright, I'm going to use 4 of your seeds to create a super replenishing potion. Please wait just a moment. I love his little hops. Manjala Manjala Chue! It's ready. Here you go. We get some blue potion. Use it to replenish both life and magic power. Keep it in your bottle until you need it. Come see me again after you gather more seeds. I'll be waiting. I am going to make sure I unequip that right now because I don't want to accidentally use this. We're just going to replace it with... Let's replace it with the empty bottle and not the one that has potion in it. There we go. So we get some blue potion, and it says it recovers magic power, which is something we don't have yet. But it's good to grab one of those early on, just so you have it. It will be getting into what magic power is very soon. But anyways, we want to hop in one of these. It's going to shoot us up in the air. And while we're shooting up in the air, we want to jump into that one. We want to do this all the way until we get up to where that leaf was that you saw. This can be pretty annoying. If you miss just one time, you're going back to the beginning. But anyways, now we want a grappling hook. So now we want a grappling hook. And we want to swing over to this one. Jump into this one over here. Jump into this one up here. I remember spending, like, hours on this part as a kid. And there we go. Got the Deku Leaf. Plant your feet on the ground and use it to blow blasts of air at objects and enemies. You can also jump in the air and use your magic power to drift on the currents of the wind. So there we go. Now we have a magic power bar right below our health, as you can see. Please, you must fly from over there to here using your Deku Leaf. Or, what we can do, if we equip our new Deku Leaf, we can use it, jump, fly over here, land in this one. While we're in midair, fly over here. Now, if we cut some of this grass, maybe. There we go. Those little bottles are what refills your magic power when you've used it. I just wanted to show that off. If we come out this way. What is actually waiting for us? Oh, that's what this is. Alright. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, boy. Okay, so what we want to do is this is where the Wind's Requiem also comes in handy. So if I can play it correctly... Look at the way we're facing. We're facing north. So let's change the direction to the north. And we are going to step back a little, jump, do this, and let the wind carry us to that tiny little island there. And what's in the HD version and not the GameCube version is that little symbol on the ground there telling you where you're actually floating. Very nice. Alright, now that we're here, you can see this little... hatch here that's currently closed. We read the sign. Palace of Figurines, the Nintendo Gallery. Membership required to enter. You don't need a membership. Well, actually, I guess technically you do. In order to get a membership, here's what you have to do. Take control of a seagull. And you see that crystal switch all the way up there. We're going to fly up here. And... Nope. Come on. There we go. We hit the switch. And that opens that up. And now we can access this place from the sea as well. Alright. So let's head on in, shall we? Welcome to the Nintendo Gallery. Welcome to the Nintendo Gallery figurine place. This is your first time here, isn't it? Did one of our members provide you with an introduction, I hope? Ah, well, no worries. One way or the other, we've been losing members due to our lack of gimmicky attractions. But we don't worry. True fans know we're the coolest. So anyways, you know what it takes to become a member of our club. The figurines we have on display here have all been made using pictographs provided by our devoted members. If you bring me the master sculptor a pictograph that steals my breath away, then you'll become a member and you'll become able to view the collection in our galleries. Won't that be nice? Do you have such a pictograph? So if we take out our box, we have a couple pictographs that we can show him. If you see some of these pictographs, in the top left corner you have that good icon. This is what that's been for. We show him this pictograph. That is quite an inspiring motif. Hurrah, I'm filled with inspiration. Please, permit me to sculpt this. It will be a jewel of a figurine. So what's your name, kid? Link? Link, is it? Well, Link, this officially marks your induction into our little club. I think I should be done with this tomorrow. I'll have to ask you to be patient until then. While we're at it, we'll show him the other one that we have. We might as well. And he's going to say the same thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to step back outside. And play the Song of Passing a few times. That brings us to morning. And we'll set it back to night. Just because I like the way this area looks a lot more at night. Let's go ahead and head back in, shall we? So now we can go through these different rooms. Viewing your favorite figurines. Okay. So we got nothing in here. It's gonna be in one of these rooms, I think. If enough time has passed. Be nice if these doors were labeled. Okay, wait. Looking at the art on the wall, this is definitely the one for Windfall Island. So those figurines should be in here. But I guess I need to wait another day? Okay, so after a few days, you can see that we now have a figurine of this lady and a figurine of the girl in the yellow dress. So, what does all this mean? This place, the Nintendo Gallery, requires you to 100% it to create a figurine of every single character, monster, and boss in the game. This includes Goma, who, if you're playing the GameCube version, you cannot get the Deluxe Picto Box before you fight Goma, meaning you're not going to be able to get a picture of Goma for a very long time. But we could have gotten one while we were fighting Goma. But the Nintendo Gallery is something that's very, very in-depth. Because you have to take a picture of every single person and enemy you come across in your adventure. And what do you get for all this? You get nothing. You don't get anything for doing all your effort here. This is merely just for visual figurines, and to just say you've technically 100%ed the Wind Waker. You can get full pieces of, you can get all the pieces of heart, you can get all the treasure shards, you can get all the other collectibles in the game without even touching the Nintendo Gallery. Meaning, this thing is useless. You don't really get anything worthwhile out of this, and it's so unworth your time. So, I'm not going to be doing the Nintendo Gallery. I will not personally be covering it, because while maybe one day I might commit to the Nintendo Gallery, I'm not going to be doing it during this Let's Play. I'm sorry. There are other channels on YouTube, and you can look up a Nintendo Gallery guide online if you really want, if you want to do the Nintendo Gallery. But for me, it's just not something I feel like I can commit to, just because there's really nothing you get out of it, unfortunately. But, on that note, we've made it to Forest Haven, we got ourselves the Deku Leaf, and we showed the very unusefulness of the Nintendo Gallery. Next time on The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, we're going to take our Deku Leaf, fly over to the Forbidden Woods. See you guys then.